name you have on the case and who I am, it's two different people.
You want to smile about it and laugh about it? Take him back. We'll call him out later. Take him back. You keep laughing. You laugh one more time, that's 30 days. Go contempt. Look it up. I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's contempt. 30 days. 30 days.
All right, everyone. This is one of the most intense court hearings you'll ever see. The sovereign citizen in this video is easily one of the most arrogant and disrespectful ones we've ever featured on this channel. He just won't stop talking. And honestly, it feels like he's practically begging to go to jail. The judge completely shuts him down every single time. Sovereign citizens always think they're above the law, but that attitude never works in court. Let me know what you think about this guy in the comments below. And if you enjoy content like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it.
That I wish to represent myself.
Well, I thought we got rid of that issue the last.
Yeah, I thought so too. I spoke to this gentleman right here and expressed my wish to represent myself as well.
All right. Well, if he doesn't want you, I mean, we'll figure that out in a moment. So, Mr. Styron, we're going to go through this again. What do we want to do in this case? You understand what you're charged with, sir?
I understand what the charges are against me, yeah.
Okay, look, you're going to have to give me straightforward answers to my questions because I've got to make sure that you understand certain things. I got to do certain things here.
From my understanding,
you understand, first of all, that if you do indeed direct, you want to smile about it and laugh about it, take him back. We'll call him out later. Take him back. You keep laughing. You laugh one more time, that's 30 days. Go contempt. Look it up.
Well, that didn't take long. I got to say, I really like how Judge Simpson handles these sovereign citizens. He's direct, no nonsense, and doesn't let them waste the court's time. But seriously, what do these sovereign citizens expect to happen? Does this guy actually want to go to jail? Because from the looks of it, that's exactly what he's aiming for. He's literally sitting there laughing and smiling like the whole thing's a joke. It just makes no sense. No sovereign citizen has ever won a case acting like this. So I honestly don't get the whole movement. If anyone can explain why they do this, please let me know in the comments, because there's just no way this ends well for them. Anyway, let's see what he says during his next appearance.
The legal entity on this case?
I believe that you are. Do you understand the nature of the charge, sir?
I don't understand how the name you have on the case and who I am, it's two different people.
I have a complaint, Thomas Styron II. Do you understand that that individual is charged with fleeing and eluding third degree?
So,
do you understand the nature of that charge? You just need to answer my question.
For the record,
take him back, and when he decides he wants to cooperate, we'll bring him back. Maybe. I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
This guy really seems determined to lose his freedom, doesn't he? He totally earned that 30 days of contempt. What did he think was going to happen? You can clearly see Judge Simpson, in all his composed authority, giving this man multiple chances to answer his questions, and he still blew it. It's like this guy is allergic to common sense or something. If anyone in the comment has an idea about what his goal even is, please share it, because I just can't figure it out. Now, let's see what happens as he comes back for the third time. Let's dive in.
Recalls the case, people of the state of Michigan versus Thomas Styron II. Styron, you are before the court on a felony complaint that does allege count one. And I'm going to presume, since you do not want to answer the court's questions, that you understand English and understand what I'm saying. You are before the court on 3 charges. Count one is the charge of fleeing and eluding third degree. Under the Michigan Motor Vehicle Code, that is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court cost. and would require the Secretary of State to suspend your license for up to 1 year upon conviction. Count 2 is assaulting, resisting, and obstructing a police officer. That is a felony or high court misdemeanor, punishable by up to 2 years incarceration and or a $2,000 fine plus court cost. Count 3 is a misdemeanor offense of operating with a license suspended, denied, and or revoked. That is a misdemeanor as indicated, punishable by up to 93 days, $500 fine plus court cost. Your vehicle could be subject to immobilization. Since you refused previously to answer my acknowledgement as to whether you understand that, I will assume that you understand what you're charged with. You are also entitled to be represented by counsel at this and all subsequent proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney would be provided at public expense to represent you in this matter. You are entitled, as indicated, to be represented at this proceeding, all subsequent proceedings, including your preliminary examination, and if the matter were to proceed by trial, you would be entitled to counsel. It is, as we have gone through the previous proceedings, the court's understanding that you do not wish to be represented by counsel, and that this matter will then proceed forth with you representing yourself. I have to advise you that in representing yourself, the court will make the presumption that you understand the Michigan court rules, those regarding both procedure and those regarding evidence. The court will not be providing any legal assistance to you during the course of those proceedings and will hold you to the same standards that I would hold an attorney representing or practicing before this court. So, with all of that, and with the court's understanding that you do not want to be represented by counsel, I will set this matter for its next proceeding.
You understand I'm the beneficiary, not the trustee, right?
That will be the preliminary examination. I will set the preliminary examination. Has discovery been provided to the defendant?
Your Honor, he was previously represented by the public defender. I don't know if they turned over the paperwork to him.
Does anybody from the public defender's office know whether or not the defendant has been provided discovery? Mr. Odetella. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Your Honor, we have the discovery. I have not been able to share that discovery with Mr. Steyer, and I tried to speak with him and go over it, but I'd be happy to turn that over to him at the first available.
All right. If you would either turn that over to the court officer so that they can provide that to Mr. Steyer so that he has the discovery, and if you could do that today, I would appreciate it.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm setting the preliminary examination. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
The people would have their witnesses available June 11th. Set this matter for preliminary examination in person, June 11th, 2024, 9 a.m. That is before me. Defendant, as he was leaving the courtroom the last time, the court did find the defendant in contempt, sentenced him to 30 days. The defendant will serve that sentence. The court will sign the judgment of sentence regarding the contempt.
I don't understand how that's possible. Like I said, I'm
So first of all, watch your
beneficiary. You're
language.
treating me as if I'm the trustee, or I don't want to partake in any trust fraud or anything like that. Is this a Sessions QVA trust matter involved in this? Is my social security number attached to this at all? Go figure.
Mr. Styron, or whoever you wish to be addressed as, I'd suggest that you watch yourself because there's going to be more time coming. You keep it up. You will learn how to conduct yourself appropriately in these proceedings in this courtroom and before me. You will not in any manner whatsoever
You're trying to
disrespect
compel me to be somebody I'm not.
or this institution.
You have no evidence
It will not
to prove that
happen.
I'm who you say I
You
am.
will not talk to me in that fashion.
In what fashion?
Do you think this guy deserved more than 30 days in contempt? Honestly, I do. I was half expecting Judge Simpson to give him another 30 days just for those rude comments at the end. How far can someone really push their luck in one hearing? You gotta admit, though, the sovereign citizen definitely has guts. He walked into that courtroom armed with his nonsense theories and refused to back down, no matter how foolish he sounded. Sure, he might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'll give him credit, he's bold. This case is a perfect example of how not to behave in court. Judges have the authority to hold people in contempt to maintain order, and disrespecting them will never end well. If anything, his attitude proves how important it is to actually understand your rights and the law, not the fantasy version sovereign citizens believe in. Watching Judge Simpson handle him was both frustrating and oddly satisfying. You don't often see judges take control the way he did here, and I think he handled this case perfectly. What do you think? Did this guy deserve more time, or was 30 days enough? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.